What's going on, YouTube? Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Just wanted to show you guys real quickly the new scape and what I did with the 29 gallon. Um, First off, I'll show you this corner of the tank. I did keep two crypts from my last tank. Here's one of them right here in the front, and I um, also put one back here in the back that my ram is currently guarding. That's kind of his spot. But anyways, I picked two just because all my crypts are really healthy, and I wanted to use at least a few of them. So these ones were the smallest that I could put in there that didn't take over the tank. So for the front, I wanted these for the foreground. These are narrow leaf chainsword. I think the scientific name is Echinodurus tenalis or something like that. They are a little taller than I thought they were going to be. These are probably 4 to 5 inches tall. I got 8 of them, and instead of splitting them up, I just kind of wanted to leave them kind of as the mother plant and let them spread out on their own. This one's already kind of doing it. You can see they shoot off these runners, and then they go along the soil and then sprout up again. So they're all very green, very healthy looking. I think they're already rooting in pretty good. They're just a little bit taller than I would have thought. So hopefully under the lights, they'll get a little bit more compact and bushy. For this front part right here, kind of just along the front, I kind of want to put some dwarf baby tears right there. The only problem, I'm not sure if my lights are strong enough to keep them growing really well. I think my CO2 is high enough and my nutrients are high enough, but I don't know if my light's quite high enough, but I might try. And then for the back, I don't know which person said it, but he mentioned that in my last setting, everything was really green, but there wasn't really many other colors, which was, I guess, kind of true. So I kind of wanted to try and make a contrast between the greens and the reds. So these plants are, I think, called roseafolia. I think the scientific name is Alternatera reinecke, something like that. But these plants are really pretty. I don't know if you can see it on the exposure, but they're green on the tops of the leaves, and then the undersides are pinks and reds. Really, really pretty plants. So I have a stand right here, and then I also put some over here. And then in the middle, I wanted to put a red tiger lotus. Let me stand up so you can see it. So that's what I got. It has really pretty, big, broad leaves, kind of a mottled red and green color mixed in. That one, the backs were really red. But I was really happy because when I ordered it, I thought they would send it to me as in the bulb form, and I'd have to grow. But they sent me a full plant with the leaves and everything, so that was a nice surprise. So yeah, that's what I have as my background, and I know the challenge is going to be keeping my iron levels up high enough to where they don't lose their vibrant red colors. So I'm probably going to be dosing a pretty good amount of iron into the tank to make sure they stay nice and red. And then I got one more. And then in the back, I did incorporate one Amazon sword. So that's just kind of the back. I don't know how that's going to do because it's kind of way to the left and not under the bright lights in the middle like it was in the last scape. But we'll see how it does. But overall, fish are doing really well. The rasboras are still very healthy, swimming around nicely. My angels are both pretty content with this new scape. I think they originally were a little nervous and were kind of hiding, but I think they've got used to it. My ram over here, as I said, this is kind of his spot in the back, but he's still doing really well, eating really good, so I'm not really worried about him. Overall, I think I only lost one fish. I lost one of my Oto cats in the move, and that was because I think he actually ate something too big. When I found him, his stomach was really bloated. So I don't think it had anything to do with me moving or switching tanks. I think it had to do with him swallowing something he shouldn't have. But I turned off all my filters and power heads, so hoping you can see this. You can see those small streams of bubbles purling off of the plants. So I think that's a good sign. I think it shows, my DIY CO2 is um, providing enough gas, that saturate the water so they can do that. I don't know. Quite a few of the plants are pearling and giving off oxygen bubbles, so I'm hoping that's showing that they're going to root really well into the substrate and get in there nice and firm. So, anyways, that's what I got so far. All these plants have only been in here about 3 to 4 days, so there's still a lot of growing in to do. But overall, I'm very satisfied with the look so far, and I'm looking forward to how this grows in. I'll probably do another update of this tank in 2 to 3 weeks, just to kind of show you guys maybe some additional plants that I added and the growth in these plants right here. So, as usual, I appreciate anybody that watches my videos. Thanks again, and I'll catch you later. See you.